and gentlemen, there is so much in this story that has bothered us here at Republic, that's bothered you, the viewer. Reason, Abhishek, through the day today, we've been getting so many calls. People are really angry. But I do not understand how Ishani Sharma, who's Shankar Mishra's lawyer, joining us on the broadcast, will even defend him. Ishani, first up, I want to understand, is this your brilliant idea, your team's brilliant idea to say, let's shame the victim? Tell me something. Do you have a proof to tell us that this elderly lady who was urinated upon, who was splashed upon, has urinary incontinence?
Just a minute. You are the one, the media is responsible for shaming people. They have been shaming Shankar Mishra for the past, from 4th onwards, or maybe a little, earlier than that. I am presenting my client's version, his side of the story. I am free to do that. We are in a country where we are governed by a constitution which gives us the right to defend ourselves, to tell the truth as we know it. I am not shaming the victim. Everything that we have been saying is based on facts, is based on merit, and we are saying
so, Ishani,
that
I just want to know one little thing, because you can sit here, you can use this as a platform to talk of constitution, talk of morality and a lot of other things, Ishani, but frankly, we are not interested. I just want to know one thing, because you're a lawyer, you will obviously come prepared with proof. When you say that this elderly lady suffers from urinary incontinence, and you say because she's a Bharatnatyam dancer, so she obviously has to have this problem. What is the proof?
I don't say.
What is the proof? Have you spoken to the victim?
Suffers.
Can you prove
us?
Can you prove and tell us that she has this issue?
She is a complainant. Can you prove that Shankar Mishra urinated on the complainant? You have been shouting on the top of your voices that
this is a complaint.
Shankar Mishra.
This is a complaint.
Urinated.
This is a complaint.
You're sure? Were you there?
I'm sure you must have read this.
So this is the defense.
You weren't there either.
So
were you there?
The defense.
Ishani, don't try to duck the questions. I'm asking you one little thing.
I am saying,
when you tell us, and when in the court, you have said, when in the court, your side has actually said that, more than 80% of Bharatnatyam dancers have the urinary incontinence problem. I want to know, how do you know this elderly woman also had the same issue?
It is a probability. It is a probability. They said that why will she pee on herself?
So it's a story. It's a story that you're wanting to sell, clearly.
Okay, let me.
How can you?
Ishani, granted, you are the lawyer.
Any story? I don't
granted,
belong.
Ishani, granted, as a lawyer.
I don't belong to the media. I don't sell stories. This is my side of the defense. And it is in my right to defend my client.
No, okay,
you are saying
okay, let me get in here.
You're obviously saying it, Abhishek, because she's a lawyer, she should come up with facts.
Granted. Ishani, granted, you are the lawyer, you have to take the brief on behalf of your client, but let's go step by step, Let's try to understand your defense. You would cooperate with us for the benefit of viewers to understand your defense? It's been how many days?
That I am more than happy to
explain. Okay, listen to me. Then listen and answer. I have some points. Yes. I'm raising some points.
Yes.
You listen to them and then answer, and then, your defense would unravel. One, it's been how many days after which this thought has come? Because I have your statement, a comprehensive statement of January 6, in which there is no mention whatsoever of your client saying or suggesting that he did not do this, right? Number one. Let me complete. You will get your opportunity. Let me complete. It's been how many days since this thought came that, he did not, and that it's the victim who perhaps might have done it, and then put the blame or onus on your client. Also, from the beginning, when you go look at the case, look at the series of events. First, he dodges the police. He's not cooperating. Then he comes out with a statement by the lawyers. Then only the police is able to arrest him.
He was
and
cooperating.
then there are messages where he is profusely apologizing. He is not saying he has not done it. there is an element of compensation. Now please tell us your defense of how you explain all these series of events before coming to this very bizarre conclusion that, oh, he did not do it.
All right. I'm not coming to a conclusion. Again, the conclusion or a judgment or decision is the court's right, not mine. First thing, we have to wait for the trial patiently. That's all that I've been saying since day one. Sixth, when we as lawyers issued a statement, because there was so much of frenzy that we really wanted for people to just calm down. It was always, we always knew, reading about urinary incontinence and stuff, we are not trained medical professionals. We needed a time to understand why, how things could have unfolded. But way back then, I said, and our team was very sure, I had said it, I had given it in oral statements at a lot of places, that the victim was seated on 9A, which is a window seat. There was a lady on 9C, which is an aisle seat. What the complaint and the complainant claims is that they were standing, the Shankar Mishra was standing in the aisle, and he did what he did. All of us are well aware of the seating plan of an aeroplane. We know that a person who's standing in the aisle could not possibly do what they are claiming that he did and impact only 9A and not 9C. This is not a bizarre defense. This is common sense. If you leave everything aside,
I think you would need to present this case before the court with lot of pictures and graphs. But my understanding is, Ishani, that in the business class, I think what you are suggesting does not hold.
Seating plan. No, it is the business class. That is why it holds.
What she's
because all the seats they were sleeping.
Ishani,
both of them
let's
were
cut
sleeping.
the chase. I think you're wasting too much time, Ishani.
This is
you're wasting too much time. I will come back to very pointed questions. What has been said in the court? You just tell me whether your team has said this or not.
No, I am saying.
Ishani, Ishani, one second. Ishani,
we have a right to be heard.
Did your team submit in the court? And I quote, "I did not urinate on the complainant. The complainant woman's seat was blocked. It wasn't possible for Mishra to go there. The woman has a problem of incontinence. She urinated on herself.
How do you come to that conclusion?
She is a Kathak dancer. 80% of Kathak dancers have this issue.
That is I just want to know,
Ishani,
there is some problem with this deductive logic, Ishani.
How did you get to know this, and when did you get to know this?
See, you have to understand. No, we have not used this to shame the victim, because we did not come out with the statement in the media. We could have done that on the 6th itself. We just made a suggestive
claim. Have you said this or not? Can you deny this?
Arrangement and
are you saying all this is a lie?
No, I'm not.
Are you saying that your team has not said this? That the victim urinated on herself?
No, there is.
She has urinary incontinence.
There is serious problem.
Say this or not?
Said this.
You have said this. That is the problem.
You have to.
So you are obviously resorting to victim shaming, and Abhishek, she's admitted that she does not have a proof.
What are you
You're
doing
saying this is
now?
probability.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
There is clear case of a problem with your deductive logic, Ishani.
Ishani, she has a full complaint.
Where you are obliquely suggesting something. You see, if your client urinating or suggestion of your client urinating is shaming him, then how suggesting that the victim urinated is not shaming her? You are saying you don't intend to shame her, but you are doing exactly that.
I'm telling you because I did not come out in the national media to say that she is urinating. I am saying that this is a version which we gave out.
But how did you say
you have said this in the court? You have said this in the court.
No, Ishani, the question is simple, and anyone who does not even understand law will say that when as a lawyer, Ishani, be patient, don't get worked up. Don't get worked up. I'm just asking you a simple question. When you as a lawyer, Ishani, are submitting a statement in the court, when you say XYZ, when you say that XYZ has a problem of urinary incontinence, either you have a medical history, you have some kind of proof, or you might have spoken to the victim. Do you have that?
I will give you.
Do you have that?
If a woman is murdered and you claim that she is murdered by a man, and the man claims that no, I was not there when she was murdered, when she died, she committed suicide. Both the versions are given to the court because one is the complaint that is made and the other is the defense that comes, and the police investigates and comes to a conclusion.
Ishani, let's go further.
Ishani, how can you ask
Ishani,
that? Why
you have been lawyer for some years.
That woman is dead. How can she commit suicide?
Ishani,
do you wait for that?
Ishani. Okay, you have solved your problem. You have solved a bit of our problem. You know, as a lawyer, you would know that this is not the first case of circumstantial evidence that we are looking into or you are looking into. There are witnesses who have made statements but before this is the inquiries that they believe that Shankar Mishra did what he did. You are denying those witnesses, you are denying the crew, you are denying the fact that your client for almost a fortnight, for more than a month in fact, did not say that he did not do it. He continued to apologize, he continued to pay compensation, and then suddenly this brainwave, there are no witnesses, there are no cameras, so let's deny and put the onus on the victim.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know that there are no witnesses on the part?
How do you know? Just like Ishani.
We are not saying we know.
I'll answer that, Abhishek. Just like you do not know and you cannot prove that the elderly victim, here, Ishani, has a problem of urinary incontinence. You're obviously crossing the line because you believe that, being a lawyer, being a part of the system, you can actually cock a stroke at the system. Abhishek, if we just open our phone lines today, she'll understand. Ishani, we'll do one thing. We've already spent about 20 minutes. And in these 20 minutes, Abhishek, she hasn't been able to put out even one proof. One proof of what possibly makes the team say that this is urinary incontinence. But we have a full panel, Ishani. And I will hope that you will stay with us because there are questions that our guests want to ask from you.
My last quick question. Ishani, my last quick question. Ishani, on a law point.
You cannot ask me.
Ishani, on a law point.
And I cannot.
You're a lawyer on a law point.
I know.
On a law point, Ishani. On a law point, Ishani. My last question before we open the debate. I have to go to Lalita Kumar Mangalam also. She has been with the National Commission for Women. Ishani, my last question to you. This time that you have taken or your client has taken to do this U-turn, does it suggest an element of mens rea from the apologies to the messages to the compensation till the moment before this U-turn brainwave happened? Is there an element of mens rea?
We wanted to get to this. No. We wanted to get to this, but we wanted him to say it first. We were suggesting this when we were suggesting. That's what I'm saying. Now, we did not say that she peed on her self.
That's a big giveaway. Lalita Kumar Mangalam, that's a big giveaway. She's saying that as lawyers, they suggested to the client. Oh, that's a big giveaway. That's a big giveaway, Ishani. That's a big giveaway, Ishani. You are saying that you suggested to your client that he should say that he did not do it. And based on your suggestion or instruction, under legal advice, he has done what he has done today in the court.
No, we suggested that you say it yourself. You say it yourself. What is wrong with you? The timing of
because your first statement does not mention anywhere.
Ms. Sharma, can you please allow somebody else to also get a word in?
There are portions within your statement, Ishani, which suggest that he was aware that he did it, and that's why he was very apologetic and concerned about the victim, and that's why he did what he did by way of compensation, by way of messages.
Against Air India, you were biased. You were biased as a channel against Air India and
your statement.
Since day one. That's why I came here to present
let's open up the debate. Let's open up the debate, Ishani. The entire panel has been waiting to make a point. Ishani, I don't understand why you get worked up. Number one, you come to the show without any preparation. You don't carry a proof for something as basic as alleging that someone has urinary incontinence. You do not have a medical reports, and clearly she wants to walk away. I think she's taken off the earpiece and the mic now, as expected. But let's introduce the panel. Lalita Kumar Mangalam, the former NCW chief; Neetu Shukla, the former KFA employee; Swapnil Kothari, senior lawyer with us, along with Sujata Pandey, who's also political analyst, Sumit Verma, lawyer, Rahul Ishwar is an activist, Mr. Rajshekharan is a lawyer, and Abhishek, I must tell you that the lawyers on the panel